Alright. I'm gonna call the meeting to order at 7 PM. Pretty much 6:59. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as follows?
A motion.
Sal, who's the second?
Ollie.
All right, all in favor, please say aye.
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 None opposed, motion carries. Secretary's report, everybody saw the secretary's report as well. Motion to approve.
A motion to approve.
All,
I'll second.
second by Sal, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none, motion carries. So I'm also doing secretary as well. Treasurer's report, Snyder.
I don't have a physical treasurer's report for you tonight, but I can tell you that it's very close to the same thing as last month, or last meeting, when we had $13,378 in the bank that was not earmarked, and a total of about $162,000 total in the bank. In the time since, a couple of things have happened. We received a couple of dues. We received contributions for another brick to Toland Square, and we figured out what was happening with the $1,000 that we got from Apex. That's all going to go to Milan Cares, and it'll take care of spring cleanup and fall cleanup. So in essence, so far as unearmarked funds, we've probably added $45 in the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hey, Dave, one quick question. Did you mentioned that the lighting was coming in?
Yep, it is not come in yet.
It has not come in yet? Okay. So we haven't paid it yet?
We have not paid that.
Okay.
All right, nothing else, Snyder?
No.
No, all right, motion to approve.
Motion. Support.
By Sale, support by Baldwin. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Not opposed, motion carries. Moving on to old business, Toland Square.
Other than the fact that the lights are supposed to show up shortly, I don't have anything to report differently than last meeting.
Okay, cool. Poker sale, do you want to take this?
We start Monday, and Zach, I think are you still up for that spot?
Yeah, if nobody else is able to, I'll do it.
Yeah, pretty much where we're at.
You're the man, Zach.
Thank you.
Thank
Yep.
you,
Well,
Zach.
looks like we got full plate. So if anybody needs me, yell, to scream, whatever. Cool. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
And the next one will hopefully be easier because we'll get Sons to help.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Recycle days, I know we're starting to work on our marketing campaign for the direct mailers for summer taxes. I did get a deadline from the city. It's June 22nd as well. I got to share up with the Washtenaw County for the scrap tire day in October. Other than that, all
Deadline from the city for what?
we're sending it for the summer
We're having
tax.
the flyer ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's the deadline for that one. Holly, do you need to add anything or?
Recycle days?
Yeah.
No, I'm just as soon as we have that final date, then we can get the flyer finished and start printing them for the mailers and stuff. I think we still need sponsorship too.
How much?
That's to be determined right now.
How much you got? $30 bucks.
82,510 cents.
No,
Not even the 10 cents.
like $10. How's that?
Oh, okay.
I'll buy the orange juice. You can buy vodka.
Okay.
All right, well, let me know. I'll see
Okay.
if Marie can handle it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, Joanne popped in. All right, compactor recycle project. I gotta meet with phone calls. I gotta have a phone call with Stevens Waste Disposal, see if they'll attempt to pick up the solar compactor. Also with that, I did approach Jill Tuesley about it. She's, optimistic about the project so far. So we're just trying to get the stuff presented and do it the right way with the Apex Azalea solar money too. So I still got to go through some other channels to get everything approved. So it's work in progress. That's it for the compactor. Fix-It stations, we did receive money today for $250 from the Washtenaw Biking and Walking Coalition for that. So Dave Snyder will get that to you sometime next week once I'm out of quarantine. Veterans banners, Amy.
So Josh confirmed today with DPW, they are going to go up October 2nd. And they
Cool.
will come down November 18th. So I was a little nervous about the 18th. But they want to give themselves enough leeway between the leaves and everything that they do during that time frame too. So I'm really, really hoping that gets done in one day, and then we can go get the banners, and then we're going to give them to the families on the 20th. So that 2-day window was it's a little nail bitey for me, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it's only 50 banners and they come down quicker than they go up, I guess. So that's been confirmed and approved with the DPW. So that's it. I think that's the only update I have. We go live in 2 weeks.
Can you bring over some of the applications and let's go over maybe stop by and we can go over the plan, just so I got a good understanding when people wander in with photos and stuff.
Yep. Josh and I are going to get, we're going to get them printed next week. We don't have them printed just yet, but we'll get them printed next week. So.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need me to print them. My printer's fixed now, so I can print a little better.
Oh, okay. Okay. I can text him.
It's just like a form they're going to fill out.
Yeah. There's going to be the digital form and then there's going to be the hard copies. So,
okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
And then, but we still were requesting that if people do use the digital form, that they come to you with their photo.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
So then we discussed it at the meeting last week. Then could you print then the digital form that they fill out online?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, we just need to go over where I go and that kind of crap and I'll log in.
I mean, they can upload their photo on the form.
If they have it. But some people, it's like a framed old photo.
Well, Jill was at our last meeting. Jill was a little nervous about not having. She was a little nervous about the photo quality. Yeah. So it might just be a case per case basis, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody already has a really good digital photo in digital form, then they can just send that along, right?
Yeah.
And we
but
can.
A lot of people when they upload are going to send this itty bitty little thing, and that's not going to go. And like World War II guys, then they only got a photo.
If they email it, doesn't email kind of control how the size of the photo too?
Texting does, email doesn't usually.
Okay. All right. So again, we have plenty of time in between the application process and the actual creation process. So I feel like hopefully we'll be able to work out all those little kinks. And then we did reword some stuff, essentially saying that we want to honor your vet with the best quality photo. So, please be open-minded to what we can do with, old photos or something like that. So,
Good
Yeah.
call.
so, did I miss anything, Josh, Jillian?
Yeah. Yep, social media is good on that end. So we did the reworking. Yep, yeah. I think we hit it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josh, Waringa also came up with a logo. It's the background, it's round and the background is an American flag and then it has the crooked tree on it. And it says, Veterans of Milan. And so he
Cool.
is going to get that approved by the Historical Society. Because I guess the crooked tree might be something that you just like, I don't think they own the logo, but I think it's just, good practice to just run it by them. Is, how you guys are good with us using it, right? That sort of thing.
Always good to get buy-in.
So he was gonna take care of that. And I think that's all.
Sweet. Zach, block parties.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Amy.
there's really nothing new. It's just we got a donation, got $100 donation from Tom and Angie Monahan. I believe this is for the 18th, for next month. And we also got one from Ralph Smith from Dave's Towing, another $100. So
Nice. That's cool.
Awesome. Good job.
we also got, I know Holly sent an email about flyers, just got the email actually. So we got some updated flyers, it looks like, so.
Dave, do you want to allow me to share the screen? I can show you guys what the flyer first draft looks like.
It's high tech.
Let me see if I can do that. At the very least, I might need to make you the host. So just be heads up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set you up as host. If anybody joins, you just have to let them in.
Okay.
Or you don't have to.
No soup for you. Okay.
Can we see who it is first before we approve it?
Right?
Oh, cool.
There you go. Wow.
Oh,
Um,
nice. That looks great.
Can you guys see that okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just have a spot for the upcoming events since I just need to add those in there, but I guess I have a question for Stacy and Zach. Am I putting the sponsors, both of them, or we're doing one sponsor per party?
I think both of them, because we wanted a certain amount for each one. So I
Okay.
think both of them are gonna go on one for one block party specifically.
Okay, so that'll be updated too.
Okay, thank you.
Um,
Thank you, Zach. Ford Lake Water Lanterns Festival, Baldwin.
Yeah, I've been slacking on it. I sent an email to the subcommittee just yesterday. So we're working on dates to meet up. So we'll get there. Nothing.
Community Swings, Dave Snyder.
Yeah, I have the what we've got in the way of specifications and requirements for those swings out to 2 contractors. I don't have anything in writing back from either one of them, but I expect that we'll have something, I hope, next meeting to take a look at.
Sweet. Halloween party, Holly.
I need to meet with the subcommittee before we put out a approval, I guess. But basically I have a couple magicians that are available for our date. So that's really the only update I have.
I have an update. I have 2 people who are willing to do tarot card reading. I have Ashley Pendel and Angie Zell, both willing to come and do tarot card reading. Ashley said that she would not, she did not need to be paid by moving Milan forward, but she wondered if she could put a tip jar out. So I figured we could discuss that. And Angie, she didn't mention either way, and she just said once we knew like the hours and how long she was going to be there, then we could discuss after the fact, or after or before we go into it, you know, if she was going to charge a fee for that. One of my co-teachers, she does, I don't want to get this wrong, she does moon sign reading and aura cleansing. She offered to come and do that. I tried talking her into doing caricatures because she's an incredible artist.
That'd be awesome.
And she said that she would try doing a little practice on that, since we have quite a bit of time, but she's interested in coming and doing something as well. And then I reached out to another friend who does like Wiccan sort of stuff, and she also sells crystals and witchy things. Those were her words. And she said that she doesn't necessarily do readings, but if we decide to have a vendor table, she would like to come and set up a table with her wares.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I have 4 different people who agreed to do something, you know, somewhat entertainment related. So
The caricature lady, maybe she could practice on Google searching like costumes so that she can do it while people are in costume.
yeah, that's what I said. I thought it
Um,
would be kind of cool because you're not really capturing exactly what the person looks like because they're going to be wearing costumes, you know.
Yeah.
So there's a little less pressure to get it, you know. But she's an incredible artist. So
Well,
yeah. Her name's Kelly Mitchell. If you pop over to my Instagram, she's friends with me on Instagram, and look up her name under, you know, who I follow. You can look at some of her stuff on her Instagram page. So that's what I did on that committee.
So I have something to add as well. I'm looking into, I agree with, we have to do subcommittee for sure. Because we have to look at having a vendor table with, you know, what that would mean, how many people, how many different vendors, what is the space that we're looking at, where would they be located in the facility? And also I'm currently looking into getting somebody that actually does psychic readings. I don't know this person firsthand. It's a friend of a friend. I don't know the kind of monies that they're looking at. I mean, I'm waiting to hear back from that person. So I'm pretty excited about that because I think that would be, that might be a reason somebody would come up. And then, you know, that happens to be a very popular thing, especially that time of year. So I'm super excited about that idea and just waiting to hear back. But we really do need to meet as a committee to find out what we want to allow, what we don't want to allow. The vendor tables are important. You know, we have to decide whether or not that's something we want to add to what you've already had going on, Holly, and what that would mean for contribution to the event. So we maybe should get together and find out when the best time to meet
after
again.
this, if you guys can stay on. I'm the host now, so I can keep going.
You can do whatever you want.
Bye, everybody. Just kidding. So, yeah, I mean, and if Trish is available, maybe she can talk with us a little bit about decorating. Yeah. And Sal, you're okay with us using some decorations? Thank you. I really like the big pumpkin guy. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all we got for right now.
All right,
Actually, sorry, I have a question. Has anybody ran a silent auction before?
I bid it on a lot.
I
Yeah.
I did it like 8 years ago, only because I got a scholarship from a environmental education thing. But
Hmm.
that's about it.
Okay.
Here's the chair.
I don't think it's too tough. I think you just have to
Yeah.
have a minimum bid. And I mean, I've been to quite a few. You just have a minimum bid and you have the sheets out and everybody kind of mills around and you give it a time frame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cut it off and hand out the stuff to the person when they pay.
I mean, all of this stuff we need to run by the Legion. If we do anything that's even remotely gambling related, I know we have to run it by the Legion to see what is allowed and what's not allowed, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, would that be under like the 50/50 raffle? Like,
Yeah, I gotta put in a license for that too.
yeah.
So I'm glad you brought the Legion up because I did meet with Angie shortly. We kind of discussed entertainment. But we were both like running around errands and I ran into her while I was in Dundee. So I think it's super important that we meet with her. Maybe Amy, you and I can meet with her, or maybe all of us can meet with her. That's on the committee. I don't know what your schedule looks like, Holly, but I mean, we're really screaming up on needing to have something put into place here as far
Yeah.
as entertainment goes. And Angie definitely needs to be a part of that discussion. So when I ran into her, I told her that we would get a whole, we've now exchanged phone numbers. So we need to look at your schedule, Hal, and see, because we can go up to the Legion. I know I can, I'm sure Amy can too. Anytime. It's just, we want to meet with you and make sure that your schedule is going to permit while Angie's working so that she can kind of have some say in it as well.
You got it.
Agreed.
Booing over to the next thing.
All right. Fed up. I know Dave Snyder. I know I'm trying to insert a packet onto our chat. So let me insert the packet if I can. Because I mean, I was wondering if we still wanted to do a team on June 11th at 10 a.m. It's a walk together fundraiser for Aid in Milan. It's just a 3-mile walk. It was approved by council already to do the walk and just it's supporting their Meals on Wheels and pantry as well. So
That QR code will get you to information about the program and enrolling for it. They're looking for teams and contributions and people to walk.
So a question for my BFF. You wouldn't have it happen to have anything to do with the reason why I received one of those at my work, would you?
I'm not on that committee, but
Okay.
no, I'm not.
Okay, it doesn't matter, but
There's other people who are pushing too.
I did just put it on the chat function for everybody to just talk over some of it. So I mean, if we still want to do it, I know it's coming up shortly. So I'd rather be ahead of the ball instead of creating a team like the week of. So
Yeah, it's actually a 6-week fundraising period that they're doing it, and we're 2 weeks into it at this point. So they'd like to see people get involved now. Yeah. I'd encourage us to do it, though. I'll probably be working the event for them that day.
When is it again?
June 11th.
June 11th.
10 a.m.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, I can't make it.
I will be out of town. But if not, we could maybe donate something. Like,
Yeah.
You do not have to be present in order, you have to be present in order to walk.
yeah,
You do not have to be present to be involved in the program.
Yeah, it looks like there's a donate button on that link that you sent, Josh.
yeah. So yeah, if we want to do a donation as Moving Mountain forward, we can. I'm just throwing it up to all you guys on the Zoom call and just want to get your thoughts. If we can't do a team, maybe we can donate $100, $200.
I motion 150. Split the difference.
Second.
Second, all
Teamwork.
right, all in favor?
I,
None opposed, motion carries.
Josh?
Cool.
Why don't you do that as I'm not sure I understand the process fully, but maybe we could set it up as a Moving Milan Forward team and
Yeah.
a contribution of $150, and then any of us could add a contribution to that. And you can send out a reminder once or twice between now and the 11th with a link to our contribution.
Okay,
That's a good idea.
I'm fine with that. Yep, perfect. Sounds good. I'll do that. I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, put a $300 goal and see if there's a take.
Will do. All
I'm just gonna sleep last night. I got a break.
right, so sweet. Any matters for action for new business? Anything else we need to discuss this week? All right, once again, poker next week, May 23rd through 25th. Block party, June 18th, July block party, July 16th on Ideal Street. Recycle days, I think will probably be July 16th as well. Partnership for poker with us, that Sons of the American Legion, July 21st. I'll bust into roundtable. Since Joanne came in late, you get first dibs at roundtable.
That's it, you little. The only thing I wanted to find out is, I know we're talking about Halloween. It seems like it's a long way away, but it really isn't. I was thinking about maybe if not this year, but maybe next year, trying to put together a tour, maybe getting a small bus and getting a group together and touring, I don't know, cemeteries or abandoned whatever, or maybe even going out to Eloise or something like that. I don't know. I would very much be interested in putting something like that together. I would absolutely need Amy's help because that's kind of her forte as far as the bus tour stuff. But I sure would be interested to find out if anybody else thinks that would be a good idea, or would it be maybe too much going on all at the same time for Halloween? I don't know. I just want to throw it out there and see what y'all think. And if it's something that I'm not the only person interested in, then maybe we can look into it further.
That sounds fun.
No. Okay, yeah, just, let me, because I'm thinking if we got 15 people, 20 people, and took a bus and did whatever, and have some sort of made a night of it, I think that we could even do like a little scavenger hunt type thing too, if we wanted to. There's a ton of different ideas that we could do. Halloween usually has a bunch of stuff going on about that time, but I think if we had a small enough group, and we could have a blast with that. Anyway, just a thought.
Cool.
Okay.
Something to think about. Oh yeah, and we can bring that up in a subcommittee meeting too. And I'm not opposed to it either. So yeah. Amy.
Nope, I don't think I have anything.
Holly.
Fireworks party here, if anybody wants to come. Potluck if you want to show up early. Of course, plenty of room to camp out, or if I have room in the house, crash, whatever. Sleep in the sugar shack. So that's all I got.
Sal,
Thank you, everybody, for signing up for poker. Thank you, Zach and Holly, for filling that empty spot.
Got it. I might be a little late.
That's all right, no problem. No rush. I've got it covered. I'll be there.
Thanks.
Baldwin,
Nothing from me.
Snyder,
Nope.
Zach.
Nope, I'm good.
All right, I got nothing. Stay safe, stay happy. We'll be back to hybrid next meeting, so I will be out of quarantine, so. Other than that, next meeting is gonna be on June 1st.
Did you mean the opposite of what you just said?
Hmm?
Said we'd be back to hybrid.
Yeah.
Oh,
hybrid.
I see.
Yeah.
A combination.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
you're good, you're good.
I'll clean my ears before the next meeting. Or maybe the fog off my brain.
Motion to close the meeting at 7:30.
Motion.
Second.
Dave and Sale, any opposed? Or motion carries? Aye.
I,
Motion. Yeah, I.
Hey, sorry. Unopposed. See you guys before the first.
Hope you feel
Okay.
better.
Rest up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Bye,
Feel
folks.
better, Josh.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, see you
Oh,
guys.
I don't think I'm host anymore. I can't stop recording.
Yep, that's me.